Hi guys, it's Jessica here with some dolly updates for you. This is going to be my attempt at a quick video, but I can already tell that it's probably not going to be as quick as I would hope it would be. I have some things to show you that I have made and that I've been working on, and then some things that I have bought and gotten in for my dolls. But I continue to work on these jackets. I'm really having a lot of fun working on them. So I wanted to show off this one that I just finished. Again, the welt pockets, these really, they're functional, you know, if dolls needed to put their cell phone or something in here, they could. And they are, like, these jackets would be so much quicker and easier if I didn't add the welt pockets, but I think that they just really add that little extra something. So, but love this fabric. I'm all about this fabric. Very difficult to sew. It's a really stretchy, it's stretchy, and so definitely some sort of knit like that, but I mean, like, it's almost got like a, like, this is plasticky, like, I was really careful with my iron with it because I was sure it would melt, but I'm all about it. I made these shorts for Muriel out of them, and then I made this latest jacket out of it. And like I said, I tried to get away with sewing it without switching to a ball pointed needle. I just hate switching my needle. It's one of those things that I'm just like, no. Like, I'll switch my threads back and forth a million times, but somehow switching the needle out, I think it's because it's so hard to find it, and you can't read it, and so all my needles get all mixed up together. So I need to get better at needle organization, I guess. But my Jury 05, she's on a Feeple 60 body, and she's wearing this latest jacket that I wore, and I had this rib knit with stripes, and I just love it. I think that they're looking really, I think these jackets with the colors, they're really giving me a really strong, like, for me anyways, like an early 80s vibe, like Care Bears and My Little Ponies and just all these colors that I loved as a child, and all the fashions that were in these colors. I'm just really going for that. And so I do have dolls wearing things that might not necessarily be in character form, but they're just gonna wear it right now, dang it, because I'm having so much fun making it. Next, what I want to do is I am going to go ahead and try to sew one of these mini fee sized, which will be challenging. I might have to switch up my materials a little bit just because of the thickness, how thick things are, like just how thick the fabric is for these welt pockets, and it really bulks up a lot quicker the smaller you go, and can really start to cause problems with how things lay. And but I made these shorts too. These were a pair of shorts that I made this last summer. Did my practice doing a bunch of different techniques for aging them, making them look worn and torn. Yeah, really having a lot of fun with these jackets. Long Soul Boy back here, he continues to, I don't think he's gonna be giving up the body. He's there to stay, and I really love him. And I just really, at this point, I don't have any desire to put any clothes on him. He's just really extremely gorgeous. So I've made a few half-hearted attempts to dress him, and I'm really enjoying him not wearing anything right now, so he won't. Yeah, so I'm thinking about things that might look good on him and things I might want to try, but for the most part I am just really happy with how he is with no clothes on. He's wearing a, this was a wig that I made recently, one of only a few wigs that I've ever made. It's, I think it's Rami fiber, yeah, pretty sure, which is a plant fiber. And I think it really suits his resin color really well. So this this fabric is really inspiring me, and my zipper order came in. Let me see if I can, kind of wanted to hold them up, but I guess that's not going to work so well. They're going to fall all over. But look at all of these beautiful colors. It's got this turquoise. I've got lavender, light pink, and a light blue. I've got just some more neutral colors. I'm still just so freaking butthurt about those $5 zippers that I got at Joann's the other week. That just chaps my hide. $5 a zipper. So I bought five zippers, and it was $25. These I got from an online shop, and I'll try to remember to leave a link below. They're the same exact zipper. They're the same exact zipper that I got at Joann's, but with shipping, it was $32 for these, and that was with shipping. And I think there's 17 of them, so there's 17 zippers here. So if you ordered more than that, then shipping would be even less a percentage of it. But with that amount of shipping, it's about 55 cents a zipper, which is way better than $5 a zipper. Yeah, and they came relatively quickly too, because maybe it was a week, probably it was less time than that. But yeah, exact same zipper as the ones that I got from Joann's. Exactly the same. Same brand, same insignia on them, same everything. But let's see, what's oh, they don't have the name of their, yep, I'll have to look it up. It was like a doll zipper store. And they sent me, there's an invoice here, but it doesn't have their name on it. Other stuff that came in was Wigs, and you can actually see her kind of hiding over there. Not hiding so much, she's out in the open. And then my Nikaru here, these are Hazel's Aesthetics wigs, and they're mohair on the hide, and they're sewn. So she sews them into a cap shape. And I am pretty sure that she dyes these herself, because I have not seen these colors and the way that these wigs are put together, because I bought some mohair, I bought a mohair wig from Naturum, and I think that they come out of Asia somewhere. I wanted to say China, but I'm actually not sure. And I think that that's more of a mass-produced type of mohair that they use. But this, I'm pretty sure she hand does herself. And this is the wig that I wanted for Alyssa, my Doll Chateau Christina that Miss Mantis painted for me this last summer. And she closed her shop, or she didn't close it, it was still open. She had some things on there, but she took down all the wigs and wasn't open to take any wig orders because she just was so overwhelmed with everything. And so waiting and waiting, so finally she had started posting some wigs on there again, so I grabbed a couple. And at this point, I'm pretty happy with that alpaca wig that I have on Alyssa right now. But Nikaru here, I had put, maybe that was in my last video, I think I had that mohair wig on her, the lighter blue one, and I really liked it. So when this came in today, I plopped it right on her, and yeah, I like it a whole bunch on her. I think she looks really good with the curly hair, with the really crimped hair, and this color really suits her really well. So I am just loving this girl. She's so freaking gorgeous. She needs work. I need to clean her. I need to take her apart, clean her up, get her some new elastic and restring her. And both of these two need to be sueded. They're both in pretty bad need of being sueded to really have their full potential. He's a little bit on the loose side, and I do wonder if that has to do with his legs, maybe stretching out the elastic a little more. But I mean, he's sitting there pretty good, but I've had a few times where I've kind of sat him down and he wanted to fall backwards, which none of my long sole dolls have ever done, but I think it's just because he's just a little on the loose side, so it's made him a little unstable. So I think it's, you know, it's just a stringing issue, and sueding won't hurt, basically. But isn't she beautiful? I'm really, really loving her with these blue eyes, and this wig is just so, so pretty. I was I was wanting one of these teal wigs from Hazel Aesthetics since last summer. It was, I put it off ordering, I put it off, and then, like, literally I'd been looking at the wig that I wanted to buy, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it next week when I get my paycheck, and I went back to go get it, and she had taken all her wigs down, and I was so sad. It was so, so sad. But yay, finally got the wig, and a new doll has stolen it. Yeah, so this is Nikaru. She hasn't told me much about a story or a name, but that's okay. A lot of dolls and a lot of things have been going on the last few weeks, so I think it's going to take a while for my brain to catch up. It's definitely been a really busy dolly year so far, which I'm not complaining about. I'm definitely not complaining about it. But I think it's just going to take a while to process everybody and start figuring out who they are and where they live and their relationships and such. But I do think I feel overwhelmed in some ways, but it's not like, it's like, oh my God, I want to get rid of these dolls. It's like, I want more time to play with them. That's what I wish for, is more time to play with them. But any time that I do get it, it's been really great. I'm enjoying them a lot. But here is my little Chibi Moon, and this wig, the colors, it doesn't even do it justice. The pictures that she has up on her Etsy, it just does not do this wig justice. And when I saw it, I thought it would be so perfect for her. I was really hoping that maybe it would fit Dango, but she is so much smaller than Moon. Like, before I got either one of them, in my mind, these two were the same size. Like, they could probably wear all the same stuff, and in my mind they were the same, and they are not at all. they are like, just, she's way taller. She's a whole head size bigger. You know, she wears 4 to 5, and she probably wears a wig that's probably more like 3 to 4 or something like that. So very, very tiny little doll. But this wig, it's like this really beautiful purpley burgundy color. It's a really dark red wine with a bit of purple in it, depending on the lighting, and then these really vibrant orange tips. And she's freaking gorgeous in it. It really complements her skin tone. Yeah. It's not the most greatest fit, because it's mohair and it's on the skin, and so the skin itself is pretty thick. And she has sewn it in pieces and put darts in it. Let me see if I can take it off so I can show you guys, so that it would shape to a doll's head. But you can see just by the nature of and I guess you would call it leather, it is hide, it's skin, it's not smooth, you know. I mean, the hair is bumpy enough or poofy enough to hide the bumps and ridges, but like I put this on her head and you can just feel the big like ridge right here, from the seams, and it's just the nature of the medium, I think. You know, if you tried to cut it off of the hide and then use like a woven lace technique, that would cause bulk in its own way too, just because of all the knots. So I don't know. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I think it's stylable. I can put a hat or a tie on her. You can see it does want to kind of stick away from her head there. And what I might do is I might just go in there and hot glue it on. I'm just gonna hot glue it on right under her head. Because I have done that with some wigs, and I remember when that BJD shame tag was going around, that was a few people mentioned that they hot glue the wigs on, and I'm like, that is a really good idea. So I have started doing that more, depending on the wig and if it's going to. You're gonna sit up. So that's Hazel's Aesthetics. She's gonna fall down. Hazel's Aesthetics on Etsy, and her wigs, the fiber is really, really gorgeous. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna sit you down then, because we're not gonna be falling. Her wigs are really gorgeous. They are on the hide, and you know, they are what they are as far as that goes, but very well made. The other wig that came in was this wig that came in for my kitty Jolie. I just felt I'd always wanted an alpaca wig for my kitty Jolie, and she finally got one, and then I ended up giving it to my Sea Doll's wall head, that's on the Doll Chateau K11 body. And then I saw this one. She had put a picture of this one up on Instagram, but I bought it off of her. My computer went off. Her Etsy shop is called Milk Legs, and I'll try to remember to put a link down below too. This was a 6 to 7 inch alpaca wig, and she has it on her Doll in Mine Lorena. And the picture on the listing has it on a Doll in Mine Lorena, which I know is a little bit bigger head than my kitty Jolie, but I figured it would be close enough, and it is a little bit on the big side. I'm gonna try the hair dryer technique on the cap to see if it will kind of help it to mold a little more to her head shape. But really happy with it, and it was an in-stock wig. Really good price. In-stock wig, beautiful colors, really well made. So, and I had looked at her stuff before, and I've hem and hawed, but for me, there's a lot of wig makers whose wigs I look at and like, but I'm kind of, I wait for so many things that wigs are kind of one of those things I'm unwilling to wait. You know, here it has been 4 months for that I've been waiting for my Amadaz wig, Amadaz Studio wig. So if I see them in stock, it's a different story though. I'm far more likely to go for them and buy them. A year ago, there's no way that I would have bought any of these wigs. And I don't even, you know, like these mohair wigs aren't even really that much. I think they're $30 or $40. But like I was still in the $25 synthetic. It's amazing how you start to like, oh, that's not bad. $40, that's really good. Yeah. I'm just starting to become a dolly snob about, I'm starting to become a wig snob. And that was something that I had resisted for a long time. I became an eye snob before I became a wig snob. And now it's just one more thing that I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not that bad. I can spend $100 on a wig, yeah. And I have made some wigs. I made a few wigs this last year, a couple. But yeah, the natural fiber wigs are just, it's harder and harder for me to accept a doll's, you know, default wig as a synthetic wig. I just feel like, oh, I need to do something better for them. So that was the last thing I had to show you guys, was some eyes that I've had coming in. I've had these came in a while ago, and decided to try them out in my Miu, and I'll see if I can, and I don't know if you're even going to be able to, I need to like hide behind her here, if you're gonna be able to see. They have little tiny flowers in them, and they're so pretty, but they're big. These are 16mm eyes. So here's one of my Delft girls. It's a Delft Miu, and I really like the look of her with 14mm eyes. I really have kind of liked that better, but she's can wear these for now. These are, I got them secondhand off of DOA, but they're called Vings, and I'd heard of them before and seen them before, but I guess they're on Taobao. That's why I could never find them. I thought they weren't made anymore, because I'd heard people talk about Vings Urethane eyes as one of those really good high quality, you know, like Doll Bakery and Mako, and that people would talk about, and Enchanted Doll Eye, you know, that kind of quality in the hobby, you know, that has a good reputation. So my first pair of Vings eyes, and they're kind of like the really sparkly Enchanted, or really sparkly Oscar doll eyes that have all the diamonds and sparkles in them. And I mean, they're not for every doll, but you know, for the certain fantasy dolls, it can just really be nice. So I'm really happy with these in Miu, and yeah, I think they're not too bad. But that's one of the things I like about my Delfts. They have those big, beautiful eyes. This was a pair of Mako Eyes that I got, and I need to look on their website to see if they make these anymore, because they're a really gorgeous. and yeah, it's almost too much. This really gorgeous purple color, and they're 16 millimeters again, so really big, and I don't have very many dolls. My Delphs are the only dolls that can pull off eyes this big. They just are the only dolls that can do that. This is my CP Delph Elf Leash, and she's a very beauty green doll. She's very green. Her name's Elphaba. She is named after the Wicked Witch in the Wizard of Oz series because of her green coloration. But I thought this purple eye color was really becoming with her green tinted skin and red hair. I really liked how that looked on her. So, and this is what it came in, and I'm not sure if this is new packaging. I'm suspecting it's older packaging, because Mako Eye packaging that I've always gotten, oh, I guess I thought I had a box over here. I guess I don't. Yes, I do. Here we go. Over here. So yeah, this is Mako Eye packaging. Says the eye, and then it's opens up and the eyes are inside. And then these are this clear covering, and it says, what does that say? Mako Eyes containing the deep blue sea. Deep and strong beauty for your doll. Mako Eyes, make a fatal beauty. I have a feeling that these are older, but I thought that I just got a kick out of that. The things that it said on here: Mako Eyes, make a fatal beauty. Mako Eyes containing deep blue sea. And it reminded me of this journal that I got. It's beautiful. Like, this is gorgeous. It's got this metal cover, and all of the pages are like this. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. But it has smattered in these pages are some quotes, some quotations, and this one on the back is my favorite. It says, using the right hand to touch the string gently through the fingers, the trace of lubrication with my flying fantasy. So there's some English for you. It kind of reminded me of that. I just thought that was pretty funny. It's like they just put something through, they just stick it through the translator and call it good, and it's pretty horrible. There was a meme that was going around where they were making fun of people that had things tattooed on them, and then somebody would like, well, that says something really offensive. Or, you know, like, this guy's an idiot for having this written on him, kind of thing. Or the other way around, where people in Japan are wearing shirts with just weird random English sayings that make no sense, and it's just English words, so it's cool, kind of thing. It kind of reminded me of that. Okay. I think that was it. 21 minutes. That's a short video from sight. That's a short video. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits, wrap it up here. Hope you guys are having a great week, and again, I love hearing all your messages. I read them all. I am just really crap about coming back and writing and typing, but I am going to try. I couldn't log in for a while. I had several times where I had time to sit and type and answer people, and it wouldn't let me put the answers in. So it seems to be working again. I'll try. But love you guys. See you later. Bye bye.